Wednesday, Thursday we didn't have an appointment, and then Friday I went, and that was her 2 trips, and that was fairly easy right up to then. But that last day, Friday, she couldn't walk, and I had to get help in take her in the car and in the doctor's office, and that wasn't working out too good. I just couldn't handle her by myself, and so, you know, I said, well, we'll go for a little ride. She likes to kind of go for rides a little bit for a short while. And I said, let's go up and see Bobby. You know, he lives up on 5 Mile Ferry. So we went up there, and he wasn't home. So then we were heading on down the hill, coming back away. And I looked over at her. I thought she was kind of quiet. I said, well, she's sleeping. And then she was slumped over like this, and her lower jaw had dropped. So I was about halfway through town to Sacred Heart, and I just said, I'm going to take her to Sacred Heart right now.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't do anything else with her. So I pulled up in the emergency there, and they come and got her. Then this other lady kind of figured there's something more there than what they thought, what we had all thought we had. Well, she had a heart valve back, and they wouldn't operate. They couldn't. And she had a stroke on these 2 muscles that go down the back of the neck. And she had, and then they couldn't eat, she couldn't eat or nothing. So they put a feed tube into her side right here. And it just kept getting worse, and it made her sicker. That poor gal just was suffering awful. And then I knew I had done the wrong thing. I wouldn't have taken her any place if I'd have known, because she would have probably been more comfortable for a little while, and you know, and maybe
and then just pass away.
Happier.
And then just pass away peacefully, you mean?
Huh?
And then just pass away peacefully at home, you mean, Mike? Or?
Well, you know, you can't, you know, you got so many doctors and they're all working, and so you don't know what to say and think.
Yeah.
But anyway, she worked, she did everything they wanted her to do for a solid week. And then they called us back one night, and so we went out there. They didn't say much to us, but I think they kind of gave up on her. And they kind of had maybe fed her something for trying to help her a little bit. But we didn't know for sure, and she just gradually got weaker, and then she was just sleeping. And then the guy come running in there. He was a great big lummox. He must have weighed 400 pounds. And he come running in there, and he says, I gotta check her, they call it vitals or something like that. And so I stood there and watched them while they did that and everything, and then she was just sleeping quietly.
Yeah.
And I said, well, at least she's not suffering now. But anyway, then all of a sudden, her nose and her face turned pure white, just like ice and snow.
Just like that.
And, yeah,
We want to take a picture of the 7 kids and you.
oh, they wanna?
Yeah. Can you come outside with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just telling
Did you
them,
get something to eat?
Oh, yeah.
Did he? Did you, Dad?
yeah, oh, I had a big plate full.
Okay, good.
Anyway, so then, when that happened, she was gone.
Yeah.
When that happens, that's the end of it.
Right.
There's nothing you can do. So the whole thing was about, well, we had those two days when we had to go around to 2 different doctors. And then when I took her back to the Sacred Heart, they did a lot of other stuff. And it's about the 5th day, I think it was when it hit on her.
Yeah.
And then that was the end of it. Just staying like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of it's coming out right now.